Hi, my name is Andrew Cadogan, and today I want to focus on SCA tips teaching your child long division. I have been part of the CXC and the SCA exercise for over the years, and I've discovered that this is one of the troubling areas for both parents as well as kids. So let's get going. So let's just dive right into it, and let's do one. So we're going to start doing it very slowly, and we're going to show you all particularly some examples. So we're going to start by 68 divided by 2. Alright, so first we're going to set up the problem. 2 divided by 68. So the first thing that we have to learn is that this guy that we want to refer to as the 6. This is going to be our first number that we're going to divide 2 into. So this is going to be our division step. So we're going to start by 2 into 6 is 3, or 2 3s are 6. So you can work it back out if you want. Some of you will already know this. So 6 divided by 2 is equal to 3. Alright, so this is our first step that we're going to actually treat with when we do the division. And I guess that was not hard. Right. So the other step we're going to look at is the multiplication step. So we just divided the 6 and we got the 3. So we're going to now multiply 3 times 2, which gives us 6. Okay, so this is how we arrive at 3 times 2 equals 6 at the bottom here. And we're going to put our answer directly below this 6 here. What's your color code? Right, so our third step is the subtraction step. Sorry, but I'm a little nervous, kind of like teaching mathematics because I'm accustomed all the time teaching actually IT, but nonetheless, all IT people supposed to have some form of appreciation for mathematics. But nonetheless, the subtraction step will take us into this area where we're going to take the 6 and we're going to minus the 6 and we're going to get a 0. So we have just finished one part of the exercise, and we're going to refer to this as the DMS loop: division, multiplication, then subtraction. Let's go again. So we have another number. We're going to bring down the 8. So we're going to first set it up and divide. So it's 2 divided by 8 is going to be 4. So 8 divided by 2 equal 4, or 2 times 4 equal 8. So again, we set it up by dividing. 2 divided by 8 equal to 4 because we brought down the 8 here. What would be the next step? Very simple, the multiplication step. So 4 now by 2 is going to give us 8. And after we finish multiply, then we go to subtraction and we have 8 minus 8 equals 0. So basically, we have just used up the 6 and we already used up the 8. So our answer is 34. So we have just learned the division, multiplication, and subtraction, what you call the DMS loop. Until we use all the numbers in this guy, we are dividing into. That guy is officially called the dividend. So let's try another one. Let's set it up. 75 divided by 3. 3 divided by 75. Remember the DMS loop. Keep on remembering that. Division, then multiplication, then subtraction. Let's go. 3 divided by 7. A harder one. Now 3 cannot divide by 7, but we know 3 times 2 would give us 6. So besides, we could say 3 divided by 7 would be 2, because 2 times 3 equals 6 in this case. Right? So we already do the division step. So what next we're going to do? The multiplication step. So we have 2 times 3 equals 6. So we're going to multiply. And when we multiply them, we're going to subtract now the 7, which is in this guy, minus 6. And it's going to give us 1. Again, we first divided, then multiplied, and then subtract. However, we have an extra 1 because we didn't get a 0 here. So what next do? We bring down the 5. And 3 can't go into 15. So 3 divided by 15. So again, we start with the division step. Alright? Is 5. So we're going to divide 3 divided by 15 equal to 5. 15 divided by 3 is equal to 5. Then we move to the multiplication step. 5 times 3, or 3 times 5 would give us 15. and then we subtract 15 minus 15, and then we get the 0. Okay? And you can check it if you wish. From 25 multiplied by 3 is equal to 75. So again, don't forget, division multiply by, then subtraction. We have to use up every single thing in the guide, like this one here, and then we end up with 0. So your answer in this case here is 25. Well, play the lesson again. Maths overall, try again.